episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and we have just got some new information within the last hour, and that information is Captain Han Solo's Rebel Kit and strategy. I wanted to go through this. It does give us some really great information as to what we can expect from Han Solo and how we can play him and enjoy him as a character. Now, starting off, it says daring rebel support that risks himself to revive allies and daze enemies. Daze is one of the greatest, most powerful strategies, or one of the most powerful... Daze is one of the most powerful abilities in the games at this point, so it is very important, very awesome that he has and uses that often, so speed is going to be a factor. His basic attack, debilitating shot, as we see here in this little gif, deals physical damage to target enemy and inflict daze for 2 turns. Empire targets can't resist or evade and take double damage from this attack. If Han has full health, gain 30% turn meter. Now, imagine that ability when it is used with, or in conjunction with, a counterattack, when it's used in conjunction with just attacking out of turn. Han can probably, based off this information, go fairly quickly if he is able to attack over and over and over again. 30% turn meter is very, very potent. So putting him with characters that provide that retribution or provide him an opportunity to attack out of turn is going to be very beneficial. Second, his special ability, Hunker Down, dispel all debuffs on Han and target ally, and they both recover health equal to 40% of Han's max health and gain 25% turn meter. Then if the ally has full health, they also recover 20% protection. This ability's cooldown is reduced by 1 whenever any ally suffers a debuff. Now I'm curious to know if they suffer continual debuffs, if it's a stacking debuff, or what. But assuming that you put this character in a team with a group that does really substantial debuffs, this is going to be pretty awesome. And again, this turn meter, this 8 turn cooldown, will drop pretty significantly with the ranked team. And I'll talk about what teams I think he's going to be good with here in a little bit. Search and Rescue, his special ability, revive a random defeated ally at 1% and 0 turn meter. If that ally is a rebel, they recover 50% health and gain 50% turn meter. If you search and destroy, and then if you got him with some great speed, if you have him with someone that can give him an opportunity to attack again, he is going to be able to use Hunker Down and potentially give them protection up, which is just going to be sweet. Now, one of his unique ability is Captain Han Solo has a 15% critical chance, a 30% critical damage. In addition, at the end of his turn, Han recovers health equal to 10% of his max health. If Han already has full health, the least healthy ally is healed instead. So keeping Han healed and healthy is going to be very beneficial to the survivability of your team, because it's going to heal those lower health people, right? Whenever Han uses his basic attack, he gains 10% health, 10% max health, stacking for 5 turns. So he is going to, at the end of 5 turns, he is going to have 50% max health, and that survivability is going to be awesome. Now, the general strategy that they've given us, and I really do love that they've added this for those people who aren't familiar with these characters. Personally, it opens my eyes when I read it. Daze is one of the most powerful debuffs in the game, as I mentioned. Captain Han Solo's debilitating shot is going to be super, super important. Keeping Han Solo healthy will go a long way in him keeping everyone else topped off on health and protection. Watch out for Boba Fett and Darth Nihilus, who can prevent the revive from Search and Rescue. So, in an event, in a battle, you're going to want to take Nihilus and Boba Fett out first. That's what this is letting us know. Or else, if a character dies, you're not going to be able to bring him back. Now, hero synergies, Captain Solo fits under any rebel leader. Now, any meta rebel leader. And so, what I'm going to argue is that the Chase Wigs combo is going to be loving this new character, this new Captain Han Solo. It is going to be one of those things that just makes this team that much more effective. Also, this is going to make the triple cleanse team. You're going to switch out, I don't even know who, but you're going to keep Chase and Obi-Wan Kenobi with Han Solo for a triple team cleanse. This is going to make that team that much more potent. It's going to be ridiculous. That's just a very potent, powerful combination. That's what I see. And they even say it here, hunker down will heal protection much more often when Captain Han Solo is paired with low health allies such as Chirrut, Wedge, or Biggs. And then it talked about it earlier in the previous paragraph, Obi-Wan and Baze. I mean, that's the triple team right there, or the triple cleanse, and people love it. People have been saying that this new Luke is going to be the end of the triple cleanse. I don't think so. I think with this new character, we're going to see the triple cleanse continue. Now, one of the cool things, one of the things I'm really most excited about is where to use. Captain Han Solo is a champion when tackling territory battles. Many enemies you encounter focus heavily on counterattacks and turn meter gain, which Daze shuts down. Combine this with the sustain from Hunker Down and Search and Rescue and Nick of Time, Captain Han Solo becomes one of the best choices you can bring on a strike mission. So we are going to have something called a strike mission. We are going to have something that utilizes Han Solo's ability, that makes him that much more effective. I am really curious to see what this Han is going to do for... I'm curious to see him just in action in general. Then on top of that, I want to see what raid teams he's going to be put in. I think seeing Han in the raid, I think he's going to make things that much better. I'm just really excited. Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what you think about this new kit, about what it's going to look like, how it's going to play out, and what teams you would like to see him put into. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as always, stay nerdy, my friends.